Hey, it's LSFD here today, and today Toyota reveals the date Toyota will be revealing new products on May 20th in the United States and May 21st in the United Kingdom and Europe. We all know that we've been waiting for the RAV4 announcement, and that announcement will impact what the NX is going to look like as well. We really have to see what the RAV4 will look like. Is there any change in the design? Because the RAV4 is built with the NX in the same assembly line. So if it doesn't make sense for Toyota to go and create a brand new RAV4 which is totally different, and then the NX is still back on the old platform. So we'll have to see what this all means. They probably will still have the same platform, then this is not an issue. But if they're going to change the platform, make tweaks to it, that may change the NX as well. So the RAV4 there's been a lot of confirmation that it will be announced this month in May. And the announcement is based on Toyota UK press room saying that the latest advance in the lineup will be on May 21st at 2 a.m. British Summer Time, which translates to 9 p.m. on May 20th Eastern Time in Toronto or New York, that time, so the Eastern Time Zone. And on the West Coast, it's about 6 p.m. on May 20th. Toyota Europe has also issued the same press release. So we have Toyota Europe, Toyota UK, Toyota US having this press release. So at the time of recording this video, we have not seen any press releases in Australia or Canada or even Japan. So we don't know what this all means yet. However, we believe that this update will hit all those markets as well. So the announcement is actually very simple. It doesn't provide a lot of information. The US press release provided a GIF file that shows 3 different images of an SUV, which I assume is the RAV4. It's the top view of it. And it shows that the vehicle is in a snowy road. And then there's a neighborhood, and then there's a curvy road. So what does that all mean? So meaning it will handle well in very hazardous conditions. And we have this image of a neighborhood. You can see here, I'm going to zoom in a bit. You can totally see that this is a very boxy RAV4. I think it's an SUV definitely, and you can see from the spy shots that we've seen before, it's really cut off straight here, and it definitely looks like it is a RAV4 here. But what's in this neighborhood? There's a teaser, right? There must be some other stuff that's really showing us information. And what we see here is, I would say, I see a tent. Like, it's odd to see a tent suddenly on a road. So this could actually say that this is the Woodland Edition, really going off-road, going camping, and going all the places. So it's really funny how they've actually put that. Is there other things in here that can give us a little bit more? I'm not too sure, but you can definitely see it's in a neighborhood. There are different types of neighborhoods, probably AI-generated people that got cut off, and seems like this person only has one leg. I'm not sure. It looks weird. So then we move over to the curvy road. So this seems to be like a zoom video, but definitely we can see now this is in red. We can see blackout badges, it looks like. This looks like a panel roof, and we have some very distinctive lighting here. Overall, if you look at the RAV4 Prime, they've always used the red. And this could be a plug-in hybrid version of it, which could also mean that it's a sporty, because again, the plug-in hybrid is the fastest RAV4 you can find, right? So maybe they will have a sport version, and that will be the plug-in hybrid. We don't know, but this is probably what I'm speculating at this time, because with a curvy road, it could mean that handling is going to be much better in this iteration of the RAV4. Follow me on Instagram at LSFT Videos. You can see updates on my experience with the NX 450h Plus, which may not be shown on any future videos. You can reach out to me via direct messaging if you have any questions on your Lexus. If you like this video, you can provide me feedback in the comments below, like this video, share it with your friends. This definitely will help with the YouTube algorithms. Press the subscribe button and bell icon and get notified when new videos show up. And lastly, if you want to support me further, you can provide me a super thanks. Or visit my Amazon storefront before you purchase anything from Amazon. And or you can purchase products from the list on the items that I've been using with my vehicle or at home at no extra cost to you. And now let's continue with the video. Alright, so part of the press release, they provided a few more images. So here you can see that this is definitely something that we've seen before. And that is where we see in the ES, in the new ES. So you see here, this shifter is where you push up for reverse, push down for drive, and I'm assuming that you press P for P, and then probably hold here for neutral. I don't know how this works yet, but we have a parking brake, we have a hold, and we have traction off. So this is from the 2026 ES that was officially launched, and you can definitely see that this type of shifter. And with that, you can see very similar shifter here. And we can see the P here, we have that shifter, and then we have 2 buttons here instead of 3. So depending on which model you probably would have different buttons here, but overall that seems to be the exact same shifter that we're seeing in the brand new ES that's coming out next year. So they are definitely changing the shifter again. You get used to a new shifter, and now they have another shifter. But this could also mean that there's an EV for the RAV4. So this is probably a shifter for the EV. We don't know yet. This could be the case. So what else do we see here? So I'm going to zoom out. So we definitely see standard seat belts, and this looks like the seating. If you look at the door, we have the normal door handle. You can see how the door shapes. You can see here, this probably is either drive mode or if it's an off-road, what kind of things that we can change. I think in another image we can see more. We can definitely see the materials are much better. You have some shape of like a metal type, either it's plastic, and then we have the center console. What else do we see here? It looks like there's a USB-C or some shape or form here. I think we'll have to go to another image to see more. But overall, you can see very standard Toyota designs, but we do see some new stuff. So here we have a different view. Definitely very boxy, very RAV4 type, because you can see it's a very square, very hard shapes. We have a heads-up display. Here we have something that seems to be, you can now have the map of your navigation onto the multimedia information. It has the ready lights, which means this is probably a hybrid, or this could be an EV. We really don't know, but I do see charge and power. So this is probably where the hybrid meter is. And then what else do we see? We have headlights, and I don't know what this is, but overall 58 miles or kilometers, and drive mode temperature is in Fahrenheit. And I don't know what this really is, but now we can see here, we do definitely see the Toyota media system, which is very similar to what we have now. And we have a screen of all the temperatures. So maybe there's no physical buttons or very limited physical buttons. It seems like they've crammed every single thing here, which may not be a good thing. We also see this is the navigation. We have a split screen, so we do have the maps and the multimedia. So what does that mean? The new Toyota system where they have a home screen, and I think this is really the home screen where they have the maps and also the multimedia. So hopefully this is the improvement that we're wanting to see for a long time here. Overall, let's see down here. We see the shifter. Looks like we have USB-C ports below, and then we also have another port here. So a lot of information to be seen. All right, then we go and we have another view here. So this one is coming from Facebook. This is coming from Toyota Japan. You can see that talking about snow. So you see that snow, we have snow here. Materials definitely look better. There are some designs here with different types of flows. And we can see here, this does look like charging USB-Cs and wireless charger. Looks like we have a heated seat of some sort, and we have some buttons here. And it does show that, okay, this person's going skiing, and it does say life is an adventure. So it looks like in Japan, they're using that to do this promotion because I have another image here, which they actually added word "life is an adventure," which is the same image that we just looked at, but they actually added text to talk about life is an adventure. So definitely very interesting, exciting times, and I'm hoping that we can actually see more. And stay tuned. On May 20th, May 21st, we'll get more information on this new vehicle. And hopefully, because what we're seeing here is a new shifter, most likely an EV, most likely the plug-in hybrid will get more range. Hybrid, not sure if there'll be a gas-only version. But overall, we're definitely seeing a step up in technology and better materials. I'm hoping that the engine noise will be not as bad as the current RAV4, but overall, definitely we're seeing an advancement, the next chapter. Let me know in comments below. What do you think? Do you think this is the RAV4? And do you think what you're seeing here is a promising change for the best-selling non-truck vehicle in the United States? I hope that you found that this video was informative, and until next video, drive safely. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please comment, like, share this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon to get notified when new videos are posted. And if you'd like to support this channel, you can provide me a super thanks. And until next time, cheers.